Hi, I come back. So people have been curious and asking me why I haven't been posting, what's happening, and this is how, just to explain how this channel works. I only come to deliver a message when God has given me a message to give. This is not for my own benefit. I'm not a content creator, I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm a messenger. So when I don't have a message, there's nothing to deliver. And yeah, that's for the people who were asking me why there hasn't been any uploads or what. But I appreciate all the love, and yeah, I have a message today. So yeah, God heard your prayers and your questions, and He gave me a word so I can give to you guys today. And the word for today, or the topic for today, that I've been given is hookup culture. So for those who don't know who or what rather is the hookup culture about, like hookup culture, it's let me say people who attend parties and all those kind of stuff, and they hook up and they have sex with each other, and they just leave it at that. They just hook up, they just have sex just for the night or whatever. You can call it one night stand or whatever, but I call it the hookup culture. And I feel like one thing that most of this generation that we are in is forgetting that our bodies are temples, and we should take care of our bodies. We can't just be going around having sex with everyone, or all this kind of people that you don't even know, having sex with strangers. That's not good for your body. That's not good for your spiritual health. It's very damaging to the soul. And if you didn't know, sex is the only sin whereby you don't only sin against God, but you also sin against your own body. So it's a different kind of sin, and it's very tough because people, they've got used to sex so much that sex in our generation, it's not something sensitive. People just, it's like it's a tool. They just use it. They just use each other to have sex and do all of that. And sex is powerful, but within the boundaries of marriage. Sex is not bad, but the way that it is being done in the generation that we are in, it's bad. We have lost the sensitivity of sex. Like, it's like people have forgotten that sex is for married people. Sex is not something that you can just do with just anyone. Sex is meant to, like, make two people become one flesh. So if now people are like using it the way they're using it now, they become attached to a lot of different spirits, and they make soul ties with many people. If you really like look at it, the people who are hooking up, they've hooked up with someone else. If you check how many people are connected through soul ties, you will see the dangers of it. And you can take or receive, like, the emotions that someone's are feeling or whatever they're going through. You can receive that and become that person. Like, I don't know what example I can use to say, let's say you are a person who was active and always busy, I don't know, always willing to do something. Then you have sex with someone who's lazy, for example. Then you take that from them. Then you also start to question yourself. Why am I all of a sudden lazy? Why am I like this? Why am I like that? Well, you might have not known that you took that characteristics from someone else, because that's how sex works. But it's meant to bound two people together and make them one. So your characteristics are their characteristics. So now when you have sex with someone that you're not married with, it defeats the whole point of sex. And it's very dangerous the way that the generation of now is going about sex, and it's very tough. And also the issue of modesty, it also creates lust and also opens people's thoughts to sex. Modesty also doesn't apply only to women, because I know women, they are the ones that we can say that, yeah, this is not modest. Also, guys have become unmodest in the way they dress. So, but modesty, it's not about the way you dress only. Modesty is righteous living. The way you handle yourself, the way you are, what kind of a person are you? Representing God in, like, your character is modesty. Because I know for most people, modesty is like wearing proper clothing, but there's a deeper meaning to modesty. So people now in our generation, they are unmodest in terms of clothing and also spiritually, like in terms of righteous living. They are very unmodest, and it creates men who lust after them, and it's just a mess. So I think we should start respecting our bodies and just really giving ourselves that respect to say, no, I don't want to participate in this. I don't want to endanger my spirit and my soul. I don't want to be like that. And the devil uses lust the most, because it's the most powerful sin that, like, most people, they can't get rid of it and they don't know why. But I feel like if that's happening to you, you should question yourself, like, why is this so hard to get rid of? Why is hookup culture so common? You should, like, start to question things and really understand why they are there and why you seem like you want to get rid of it, but you just can't. You must just think about it and reevaluate and come to God, because He can save you from it. He saved me from it. So yeah. And I also think hookup culture, it's like a result of attending parties, being drunk, and like just not being in your normal mental state. It also promotes hookup culture, because some people, they will wake up after having sex with, like, strangers and say, why did I do this? Why did I do that? And it's because they were not in their right mental state. They were drunk, they were this, they were that. And that's why also the Bible encourages us to always stay sober-minded and just stay away from wild parties. Because when they say enjoy your youth, in terms of biblically, this is not what it means. Destroying your life is not enjoyment. Hookup culture is, it's tough, but you need to let go and let God understand. And yeah, the vision that came with this revelation is that it's like I was in a wrestle. No, I was at a pool party, right? So obviously when people would go to pools, they wear less. And it's two visions in one, like, dream. The other one is at the pool party. The other one is just people preparing to and coming from a party. So these people, they're speaking like normal conversations with like men that, hey, me, I want that girl, me, I want this one, me, I want to hook up with. They didn't say I want to hook up with that one, but I know that's what they meant by saying, no, this one, me, I want that one, me, I want this one, that one, whatever. And one thing that I noticed is that all the girls that were there, they were all just lustful. It was all about lust. Like, that was the main goal. No one was like there for, like, no one had pure intentions. Everyone was just lusting for each other. So while I'm there, I'm just looking at this. I see all of this, and then the next day comes in this vision, and now it's like they all had sex with each other, and then like the next day they come, they talk to each other like, hey, me, I had that one, me, I had that other one, and it's like they're speaking about it like it's something to brag about, and like everyone is just increasing their body counts for no reason. And it was, for me, it was so sad because I'm Christian and I know that this is destructive. And like in the vision, I knew that everyone like hooked up, everyone that was in the dream. So, and that's where I received the topic. And hookup culture is so tough because I feel like most people, when it comes to sex, they're very stubborn and they don't want to let it go. And sometimes I feel like they should ask themselves why it's such a hard thing to let go of. It should motivate them more to let it go because it's hard to do that. And yeah, in conclusion, I would like to say that we should respect our bodies more. We should respect ourselves. And our bodies is not even ours. They were given to us for a short period of time. So let's respect the bodies that are temporary. Let's just, I don't know. If you are going through it, I would just urge you to just pray about it and find healing through God. And yeah, that's about it for the message of today. So thank you for tuning in. God sees you, God loves you. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.